It's actually a nice song. So we're back. This song is actually called "On My Way." It's actually a collection of songs from are known as stream beats. If you guys know Harris Heller, he's quite a known like I would say icon of like how to be a better streamer and whatnot, and he kind of curated this list of music and audio songs on Spotify that are well, basically safe for DCMA takeover and stuff like that. At least on Twitch. Sometimes I still get a takeover on YouTube, but so far I've been safe on Twitch. So, Mini Motorways. Let's just make sure that the settings are good here. Oops. All right, just a second. I'm just trying to set up better the settings right now because it's going full on 4K. All right, and non-full screen. There you go. All right. All right, so we're gonna switch to the game. I'm gonna also turn off the music in the background from Spotify so you guys can see it. There we go. All right, let's make sure that the game is actually captured. There we go. All right. So there we go. Would you like to disable menu transition? No. All right. So Mini Motorways. At its base, it's quite a mini, as in minimal. And again, music might not be for everyone. It's quite of a moody kind of like, I would say like electronic a vibe to it, but it kind of plays well with this with the setting and the mood of the game, right? So right now I've set it up as a night mode and colorblind mode because I do tend to. I'm gonna run you guys through the quick tutorial just so you guys can get the vibe, and then we'll get into an actual level just so you guys can understand the premise. Just as a heads up, these guys have done also another game which is called Mini Metro, and so obviously the Mini Metro was such a good success that they've expanded into the motorway, and my expectation is that they're gonna do railroad probably. I don't know, who knows, or even right. So Mini Motorway is about drawing the roads that drive cities around the world, and so you left click and drag to build a road, right? So here's one example. Whoops, that was flimsy. Oops, there we go. Draw more, yeah, do you like, yep. All right, there we go. All done. So very simple so far. All right, so you got a building here, you got another building, you got to link them together. Done. So now you can see cars driving around in and out. When pins appear, this indicated cars wants to drive to this destination. And there you go. Cars are automatically driving there. I should probably actually, if you guys don't mind, just update the stream title and just so that people know what we're playing and make their life easier. There we go. So it's probably gonna take a while to load in for you guys or to show, but still, we'll. All right. So the more pins you collect, the higher your score will be. All right. Come on. So here's another one. So right now we have an extra one. So if you link it together, it might technically work, right? So, right. There we go. So you got more cars going there, dropping, parking, and then driving back. So now you see like the flow is starting to get a little bit more complex, right? So obviously there's much more going on, right? So, and the flow isn't as perfect, right? So like cars have to stop, etc. and whatnot. So we keep on continuing. There you go. So like, and this is it. So it's pretty much all color based. So just so you can understand a little bit better. So like you got a purple target to hit. So you gotta make sure that you're guiding the purple cars towards that purple garage. So there we go. Now we're in a situation where, well, we need to make sure that we have enough roads, right? Because like, how am I gonna link this with only 5 when it stops at this level? So that's what happens in this end, is that you gotta smartly make use of like the connector and connecting other roads together in a smart way. So alternatively, you could just do that, right? Because it makes it easier. But it will also break the flow of other cars from the other colors. So as you can see right here. So it's creating a bit of a traffic jam, right? So you'll get a little bit, things will get a little bit more complicated as you progress more and more in the game. And it can get really challenging. So at the end of each week, you'll be able to choose between 2 sets of upgrades. I'm not sure where the time shows here. And here we go. So now we can either get the bridge, right? So you can actually do an overflow, or you can actually add traffic lights. So we're gonna go with the bridge right now because that's the only option we can do. And here we go. So now we want to build, we want to connect that one hub here. So that's our first bridge right here. So we can continue that flow. We still have pretty much a good amount of roads at the moment, but it's not like it's necessary to expand anything right now. So it's quite soothing, and every single action that is happening in the game has its like kind of like little tune, little bing, little ding, just to kind of like get you in the mood of like so you can kind of focus, kind of relax in a sense. Because really, like, it's not a competitive game where you're like, you know, just like trying to beat someone else in that sense. So we're gonna build this other, but problem is we're out of, well, we are out of bridges, right? So since we can't build a bridge, our only option is to link that road here so that these cars would start, and then link this one here. And that's the only way it would be able to get there. So as more cars get there in each collection, then, you know, the flow. But obviously right now the flow isn't optimal, right? Because let's do it like that. The flow isn't optimal. Like, the best way for the flow to work in here is that you want to be in a situation where these little little pins are almost like non-existent in every single one. So tap on this upgrade set to collect a traffic light and road tiles. So more roads, so now we have 12 more, and we have 1 traffic light. So we're gonna drag, I'm gonna just first connect this one. I'm gonna drag, oops, a traffic light at a major intersection. So that one is quite major. So many cars are going through it, which makes more sense just to kind of guide the flow a little bit better. as you progress, you're gonna experience a lot more. So like you're gonna experience much more complex situation where there's way too many roads, way too much going on, way too many colors and whatnot. So you gotta be smart about how you connect first the roads and be efficient. Oops. Maybe I should do that, and then I'm gonna do this. So there we go. Now we have 4 colors, 4 different kinds, 4 different group of cars, which, you know, now it's getting quite complex here. You can see the traffic jam. This is where it starts getting pretty good. Let's continue. Let's link that last one and another one. Beep beep. Like I said, this game is actually on mobile as well, so you could potentially buy it on mobile if you feel like it's something a bit more soothing for you know, for playing on the go. That's definitely something I would play on the go, to be fair. Maybe on the tablet, but you know, most phones nowadays are quite large anyway as a screen. It's just like, you know, there's so much little meticular little pointers that you gotta. There's probably like a zooming version, like, you know, with 2 thumbs and whatnot. But I haven't actually checked how much it costs on mobile. I would assume it cost actually. Let me check for you guys. Mini Motorway. There we go. Oh wow, it's actually pretty. It's actually pretty affordable. It's only 119 euros for Mini Motorway, and I believe the other game, they didn't release the other game on mobile. The other game is Mini Metro. Oh no, wait, actually, so Mini Motorways isn't on mobile. It's Mini Metro that is on mobile right now. But it's kind of the same mechanic. It's just, it's not as cute. But anyway, all right. So next up, we got the motorway. Motorway are obviously larger, so you can drag a motorway onto a road to place the start of a motorway. So I think my idea is to do this. Place the end of the motorway on. There we go. So motorways are a way, like, kind of like connect quickly. So, so it's a way to kind of like cross much faster. So in this sense, like right now, we got a lot of like white cars coming here, right? So, and they have to drive all the way to the end. So the best way is, like, effectively what you would want to do is that you would want to cut their road, like, as in like much faster. So this is what would happen here. So they would run with number 1, and so it's like almost their dedicated city block. So now we have another color right now. So we got this light blue, I guess. So we're gonna connect it here and connect it there. And obviously things are starting to get really busy, I would say. So these points right now here symbolize the connectors and the advancement that we've done. So in this case we have, but look, I mean, you can see the crazy traffic jam right now. So I think I'm gonna move this one and I'm gonna put it here because we're starting to have a lot of traffic at this level. Or probably I should move it here. Nah, it makes sense. What do we have here? Oh, we got some roundabouts now, since we're at the new version. So I think, considering these cars needs to go here, and these cars needs to go there, the best way would be, like, let's connect them to the motorway so they can get a quicker path to the core city right here. And I'm gonna put I'm gonna move that, what is it called? And we're gonna turn this, drag it roundabout into an intersection or section of a road to keep traffic moving and reduce. There we go. So yeah, I'm not sure where I should put this actually, because like it's getting really. Probably I'm gonna put it here, so that they go around. Yeah, that's where you can hear the cars, right? So like I don't know if you guys have the music quite or the audio that high, but I'm gonna be a bit quiet, and you're gonna start hearing the cars going like beep 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 beep. So you see, if too many pins build up on a destination, the timer will appear. So right now we're gonna connect this one here. And what we'll probably do is we're gonna disconnect the, what is it called? The motorway. Because I want to link it at that level right now. Or maybe not actually. Connect the new houses so they can collect new pins before the timer. Oops. Nope. There we go. It's starting to get quite busy here. Oh shit, I forgot about these ones. There we go. Alright. So flow is getting better. A little bit. Not optimal, but still. A little bit decent, I would say. So I think I'm gonna still do the motorway. I'm gonna connect it from here. And I'm gonna bring it all the way to the other end. Just because I think it's gonna help a little bit better the flow. Or I could just connect it like that and just have this cross over. There we go. More bridges. That should help connect here at that level. Go. So now this is when they start teaching you a little bit more about like, okay, like you can actually pause, because like, you know, in these kind of game you want to kind of assess, right? So like the better way of managing all of this, right? So right now we got a motorway to kind of like help some of the traffic jam that is going on here. The roundabout is also helping kind of breathe around the area as well. So that's also helpful quite a lot. And so now we gotta optimize, and that's the whole point of the game. It's just constant optimization as the city grow, as it get bigger. And but we don't have that many options. So right now we have an extra bridge, so that could help our life by connecting these. Connect that road with here, just kind of breathe out some of the flow. I mean, these are blue houses. The only way they're gonna grow is just upward. You got two purple here that need to come here, and then you got that one here, right? So like you got to think about it. Like it's such a long path. There's no other way to optimize the flow here. The best would be to put a roundabout at that level. But right now we're out of roundabouts pretty much. The motorway is helping a lot because it's funneling, what is it called? The kind of grayish turquoise color right now, because they're going here. But it's also helping the very white color cars to go around the roundabout and get an offshoot quick shortcut to those buildings right here. So I'm gonna keep on playing. Normal timing. I'm not going to speed things up. All right, there we go. Another extra color right here. That's the same as the yellow here. So the best would be to connect these. I'm probably going to build a bridge. And there we go. That's the best way. There's no other way. We're going to put a traffic light here just to make their life easier. And there you go. What is this color? Ah, it's for the green. I could actually... Instead of doing that, let's just connect it here. And we got... Oh. There we go. So we're very... Oh, we're out. We're running low on roads here. Toggle to delete. So I'm not sure what is unnecessary right now. I could speed things up. Oof. I should speed things up. So things are getting a bit more complicated right now. I probably need to readjust a lot of the flow here. So one idea could be potentially to kill that one. We gotta wait until the cars move out before we can rebuild it. Come on. Because I want to use that motorway and probably connect to a longer chute, right? So here we have a lot of, and then we can kind of kill a little bit of these roads here as well, because it's starting to get a bit too much. Or we can just keep on going, hope that by the time we hit 400, yeah, there we go. So here we got an extra roundabout, which is going to be pretty good in that sense. So we're going to use the motorway, and we're going to, because it's, wait, this is the other purple, I guess. Yeah. So we're going to shoot these purple, oops, nope, that's the wrong one. We're going to shoot a motorway from here all the way to here. And then, no, that's just wrong. There's no point. Whites are here, purples are here. We could put a, yep, could do that and do this, connect that one here, and then connect these ones. Then probably, because this is gray, and grays are here, then probably I should put the motorway here and connect it with at that level, I guess. Yeah. Okay. What else we got? We got these links here, and then we got these links here. All right, we still have 10 tiles right now, so could connect these ones like that, and I think we should be good, I guess. There's still that one, and there we go. So everything is connected, everything is should be flowing pretty good. We still have some leeway here about, so I just speed time. Oops. There we go. $400. Done. So those are the basics of the games, like we've seen. What does it say? Live. This is for 5 minutes only. That's a bit strange. Okay, strange. Probably because I refreshed. Anyway, so this is the tutorial. So you guys saw the basics. So we're gonna jump into probably one level, so you can guys get a feel of how gradually things go. But like everything is based on real cities. So you got Los Angeles, you got Beijing, Tokyo, and then it keeps on advancing. So Dar es Salaam, which I believe is in, if I'm not mistaken, Dar es Salaam is in Tanzania. Let me check, actually. Yeah. Still good at geography. Moscow, Munich, Zurich, Manila, Rio de Janeiro, Dubai, and Mexico City. So not that much, actually. I mean, obviously because there's a leaderboard, so you can kind of see Look at this crazy dude. Chodus Kame. 2 million points. There's some. This is just ridiculous. How did this guy get to 2 million? It's just beyond me. Anyway, player, where do I stand? Obviously, I haven't played this, so I can't really see where I stand in the world right now. All right, so let's start. Still same concept. All right, there we go. Speed things through. Just because right now in the beginning it's quite, I would say, boring. There's not much going on. And like it said, yes, this is, so it's Wednesday. So at the end of the week you get an upgrade by default. And obviously the city starts updating, getting bigger. So we're around Santa Monica Bay, so we're pretty much at the top of Los Angeles in a sense. Okay, and then no, so you can't connect it like that. So all right. I've been quite enjoying, actually, I don't know if you guys notice or can't really tell, but it's been quite interesting. Ah, there we go. I'm having drop frame rate? That's a bit strange. Computer is running fine. Huh. Stream has disconnected 9 minutes ago. I didn't even realize that. Interesting. I mean, seems like it's running fine. If you guys see anything off or fishy, just let me know. I'll try to fix it. I'm not sure why it's doing that, but weird things happen all the time with Twitch. All right, so right now, no point to get a bridge because I mean, yes, there is a river here, but I don't think like the chances of having you know, something popping out here is probably minimal, so it's just kind of like help the flow with the roundabout. There's no point placing the roundabout right now because it's not like there's that much traffic, so we're just gonna wait until more buildings pop out. Here's another building popping out, so now we have 2 versions here. There we go. So I'm not really sure how. I think all of this is procedurally generated, so I don't think that the levels play the same way per person. It's very randomized, I guess, in a sense. All right, things are getting a bit busy. Still pretty reliable. Like I was saying, I'm not sure if you guys have been noticing, but I'm actually streaming standing up because I have a standing desk, and it's quite it's a really cool desk that I got a long time ago. Well, not that long actually. I would say roughly 5 months ago, something like that. It's something I wanted to do since the days of Blizzard, and because like I really enjoyed working on a standing desk because it kind of like just staying sitting all the time isn't really good for you. It brings a lot of problems, especially in your leg area and your back. Even if you get like the best ergonomic, like whatever chair, like some Harman Miller bullshit for $1,500 and whatnot, like we are not creatures that are supposed to sit. Like humans in general, like we haven't really been built to sit for a long extended period of times. Ooh, now we have a bridge. Oh well, I guess there's no other way. Once we get the bridge, we'll just connect it. Makes our life easier. I'm probably gonna put... see, like, city is starting to expand fast. Probably gonna put a traffic light here, because there's a lot of intersection. These guys are content with their traffic, so no point of rupturing anything here. Well, obviously it's starting to expand on the right side. There we go, as I assumed. And another color. I mean, we still have plenty of roads so far, so it's not like we need that much. I'm probably gonna put a roundabout here just to help the flow, because we're gonna have a lot of cars coming from this way. And there's our bridge. So we're gonna pause for a little bit, so because we want to, like, this cluster is just bullshit. Like, there's no point having to do all this. So we're gonna get rid of the roundabout, and then we're gonna build a bridge so we can connect that side of the city right now. Now, because these are purple, we don't technically have to shoot them that far off. We got 1, 2, 3 purples here. There's a purple here, purple here, purple here, right? So there's going to be a lot of traffic coming at that area. So optimally, a roundabout should be here. Optimally. The other thing is that we need to be able to bring these guys grace, because they're the only one that are coming this way. So we got this road. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna connect this here and then connect this one here. And once we can, once this part resets here, there we go. We're gonna put the roundabout at probably at that level, because I think it makes sense. There's all these purples coming in and out, right? So there's a lot of flow. Or the other alternative is to put it here. But it's not really gonna break that much of the flow. So let me see if we can remove that, if it helps anything. Nope. All right, let's do that. At least for now. We'll see what we can do after that. There's a lot of traffic at that level because there's a lot of cars coming from the yellow side going towards the right, and then there's also all the whites coming upward, so we have to break a little bit the flow and the traffic here. I'm gonna put another one here just to kind of break the flow between the purple here and the grays going upward, and we should be good like that. And so far it's fine. But yeah, I mean, guys, let me know, what do you think so far of the game? I think it's these games that are just like, you can just casually play them in the background while you're thinking about things, and kind of like you want a really easy way to get out of, you know, what's bothering you or what you're thinking about, or you just want to refresh your mind with something really simple. Simple, but yet still challenging, still a good challenge for your mind and your brain, and you know, you always need that in life in general. So it seems like the map is starting to zoom out, so my expectation is that, yep, there we go, something is popping out. I'm not sure actually what this means here, but that's interesting because this looks like a much bigger point, and these are grays. So, which means we need more of these connect. So potentially the best thing that we want to do is we want to build a bridge this way, or at least like make it, or a motorway, even better. But right now I have no alternative other than linking it to this and linking it to here. But that's a really long traveling time for the gray cars. So I'm probably gonna do that instead, and then once we get another roundabout, we'll pop a roundabout here to make it a little bit cleaner, I would say. Whoa. Things are popping out like little mushrooms. There we go. So we got a bridge now, which I think is a much better tactic right now, because I think we can easily reduce... Oops, whoa, 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 whoa. What the hell happened here? I can easily reduce some of the traveling time here. Why is it not connecting? Here we go. Right, so take them that way. These cars, because like, you know, there's grays here, there's grays there, so I don't know if other grays are gonna pop somewhere else, but right now it's this whole cluster needs to go really quickly to here and there, so the easier we do it, the better it is, I guess. So far so good. There's not really there's no traffic really. There's a little bit of congestion at that level, but it's not really critical, at least for now. At least. Once we get another roundabout, probably a roundabout here would work best as well, or just around that area. Alright, we're gonna keep on going for like a couple more minutes. Oh, wow, look at that. Okay. That's really far on. I just got an achievement, I'm not sure for what, but hey. Called Los Angeles Tourist. Most recent. It's complete 200 trips in Los Angeles. Alright, motorway. There we go. So I think I'm gonna get a motorway. And so now we have a new color. So thankfully it's only here. Now, potentially what we could do is kill that whole area, right? And offshoot a motorway all the way to here. But I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna let it run for a little bit just to see. Yeah, that's what I expected. Just to see what we should expect here from some of the connectors, because, well, I don't really have that much space. I mean, it's such an offshoot to go to have a blues going back to back right now. Alright, so far it's okay. It just looks off. Obviously doesn't look realistic. Yeah, but I think definitely a motorway could help. Ah, look at that. Alright, so now we have more challenges coming. So we got a bunch of purple here. We got a green here. We got more green popping out here. Right? So we have to find a way to connect these in the most efficient way right now. Problem is, you can't really do that without killing some of that path. So we're gonna have to, probably gonna have to do that and then do, oops, and do this, I guess. No, that's just ugly. I like my road clean. Yeah, I think for now that should work. Is, again, like I said, not enough streets, not enough roads. But anyway, we'll take that challenge on my own. In the meantime, I'm just gonna pop out. Yeah, I hope you guys had fun. I love doing these indie showcase, like whether it's a big indie title or just a really small developer. It's always nice to kind of show like the different variety in terms of you know, in terms of like how creative these people can be, really, because like you tend to, like, you look at the AAA and all that bullshit of quadruple A and whatnot, and you know, you're like, yeah, these guys are massive publishers with massive teams and massive resources, and and all that jazz. But at the end of it, well, you know, like if you don't really do a good game, then you can easily assume that there was a lot of issues in terms of management and etc. and optimizing everything. But that said, you also get these crazy amazing games done by like two people, for example. Like I've been recently playing Death Door, and holy shit, I'm sorry, but like the level, the quality level, the beauty, the art, everything about that game is just like, how did two people do this game? It's just still mind blowing. Yes, they got support from a publisher, you know, for funding and stuff like that. But that's almost every indie nowadays if they really want to be truly successful. But because making games is a lot of money, and you also need all that extra, you know, all that extra help and support from publishers. You want publishing strategies, you want go-to-market strategies, you want potentially other dev support if they have a large pool of talent that they can lend to you. So like, you need that help nowadays, and you know, and I hope we will be able to do this for a lot of people, for games that I at least myself and my company and well, our company and members of our company believe in, and not just, we're not here just to make you know, quick bucks and call it a day. But in any case, guys, we'll see you guys next Tuesday. Not sure if we're play Destiny. Like, because like this week we also skipped the Destiny stream night on Tuesday for New World. So I'm not sure what I will play on Tuesday, but I don't think there's any value at playing Destiny on next Tuesday, because I mean, it's kind of like the end of the season. I'm pretty much done with the Solstice of Heroes within the first 4 days. I have the full set, and I'm not in a mindset to stream any raids or something like that. So we'll probably stream something fresh, something new, maybe a shooter. Who knows? We'll figure it out by then. There's so many stuff that are coming out. And yeah, so we'll see you guys back on Tuesday, next Tuesday. And for those of you in the Middle East, you guys enjoy your early weekend in comparison to us. And then for you guys in the rest of the world, happy Thursday. Friday is coming tomorrow. We can all we're one day closer to relax and have a good weekend. So until the next time, you guys have a good one. Have a good night, morning, or afternoon, no matter where you are in the world. You guys have a good one. Peace.